All right, y'all, what's going on this morning? Hey, as we all get ready for the Lanterns project on HBO, I tell you, I am definitely looking forward to this. I am definitely looking forward to this. I'm learning more about the Lantern history as well. Um, didn't realize that Hal Jordan was like that older guy, that he goes way back. Didn't realize that. You had Alan Scott, was that original JSA guy. Then what do we have? Guy Gardner came after Hal Jordan, right? Then we had John Stewart, and then after that we have it's a newer guy. Forgive me for forgetting the name, but younger guy. Oh man, I can't remember his name, but yeah. So I'm learning the history and how this whole thing went with the lanterns. Getting more into it. Um, I like to know what I'm watching and reading when I do it. So, but it's been a lot of flack towards the Lanterns, at least towards the trailer. We don't know what the show is going to produce yet, but to me, it looks pretty good. And it seems like you're hearing people say, oh, well, why is it that Hal Jordan is going to the wayside? You know, he's like this older guy. Well, if you look at the history, I mean, it doesn't take a whole daggone lot of thinking to figure out if this is how they wanted to plan the story. Hal Jordan is the guy from way back. He is the not the originator or original guy, but he's one of the first in the Green Lantern Corps. It appears to be. Um, then came Guy Gardner, which we got a taste of in Superman. Um, See, I never knew how that whole thing worked, but man, I'm liking I'm liking the history. Do a little deep dive. Got me a little. Been listening to The Darkest Night, how that story formed, Brightest Day. It's good stuff. Yes, I know I'm a Marvel fan. DC Batman's my guy, but you know, I like Green Arrow. Getting to learn about Green Lantern here now. But so anyway, with that, then came along John Stewart. So we have one lantern already established in the new DCU, and it looks like we're going to have two more established where we have Hal and John coming forward. And from that point, it looks like we're going to have John going on to be in the next Superman movie. That's exciting. That's exciting. So where does that leave Hal? Well, we don't know yet. People are saying he's going to get killed off. Well, I don't know. Maybe they will do that because I believe somewhere in the storyline that's kind of like what happened. But then he came back. It's kind of like a lantern ghost or something like that. Don't know the details. You guys feel free to put it in the comments. School the brother. School me. I don't have a problem with that. I can take a chin check. But this letter from Grant Morrison, you know, he's one of the writers of these stories, and he had a little something to say to the writer producer Damon Lindelof. Said comments basically calling Green stupid, so that's why they went with just lanterns, you know. And basically, what he's saying in a nutshell is, yo, why would you have somebody why would you want to write a story or have someone write story or contribute to stories with something that they don't really like? If these people don't like this, so how are you going to get the best out of something if you're writing about something that you don't really care about? And then when you show that you don't care about it, how do you think you're going to succeed? Because you're not going to draw the true fans. So if you tell us, hey, we just went with lanterns because we felt as though Green Lantern is stupid. Why is it green? Why is the lantern green? Well, it's not for you to decide because that's the story you picked. You picked to write this story, and it's about Green Lantern. You can't go and decide. So let's just say you decide you want to write about Spider-Man. Well, you don't like spiders, you think, oh, that's stupid. Why is he a spider? We'll just call him Bugman or something. Something goofy. It's goofy. This is how goofy this is. So, Lindelof, you really have some, you know, you got some kahunas to even come with that nonsense. And then, I'm hoping that you have the the same kahunas to come and face and take a chin check and say, I spoke out of turn, I spoke out of place. Because I'm telling you right now, if you expect that for this project to be successful, you're going to have to come and let the fans know where you were coming from with that. I've heard something that he did come and kind of say he spoke out, but maybe you should do it so that everybody can hear. That's how I think it should be done. But hey, who am I? Just saying, because I do ingest this stuff, and if I'm hearing that somebody has something against me or what I don't like, I'm not going to support you. And that's just the same way you're going to get. And I'm really looking forward to seeing this. But if that's, you know, if you feel as though I'm some kind of goofball because I want to watch something called Green Lantern, well, poo to you too. But anyway, hey, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, folks. Don't forget to leave your comments and hit that subscribe button. And until next time, Ronald Kings with Coffee is out. Peace.